quickly sorry about the lighting, it's not that great. Just quickly sorry about the lighting, it's not that great. Film with at the moment. This is the best lighting I have to film with at the moment. Yeah, I've just got my latest tattoos done. I've just got my latest tattoos done. There's tattoo. There's different pieces. Two of them are three similar pieces. Two of them and similar. Three different pieces make up like the three different pieces make up like the three different pieces made up by 4 parts. 2 1 parts and 1 2 part. 2 1 parts and 1 2 part. I love it. I love my new tattoos. I love it. I love my new tattoos. Yeah, they're amazing. I didn't really get much. Yeah, they're amazing. I didn't really get videos and stuff. Many photos and videos the process, like not as many as I usually do. The process, like not as many as I usually do. But it was on my arm, so it was harder to record. It was on my arm, so it was harder to record. Plus, I couldn't really get the angle to get I couldn't really get the angle to get shots. I guess you could say to get like. Money shots, yeah, I guess you could say. I love my new tattoos. But yeah, I love my I'm going to show them in a second. Just I'm going to show them in a second. Just people who have tattoos, or know people who have tattoos, or know people like it doesn't look as good now, or know as it will when it's good now. But at the moment it's going to look better than it is over the next week. At the moment it's going to look better than it is over the next week. Because it's all red at the moment, it's a bit gunky. Because it's all red at the moment, there's sort of you can see where it's been bleeding. There's sort of skin around it's gone red. That's normal with a tattoo, because of how a tattoo's done. That's how it goes. But it'll look so much better than when it's all scabby. But it's going to look amazing when it's done. So obviously the colours are going to be a bit out. But I'm going to show you my tattoo, and as I'm showing you the different parts, I'm going to kind of explain them to you because they all have stories, I guess you could say. Yeah. So I hope you guys like my tattoos because I know I do. Once again, in the description I will leave a link to the site for my tattoo artist. She doesn't really have her own site, it's the site for the store, but her name is Hayley. She does an amazing job. So if you live anywhere around London or South London, definitely go and check her out because she's an amazing tattoo artist. And honestly the best experience of it. Like, I know admittedly I haven't been tattooed by that many people. I mean, she's the same because she does piercings. Well, she's the same for piercings. I've been pierced by about 4 or 5 different people, and she is by far my favourite piercer. Yeah, but also with tattoos, I've been tattooed by 4 different people. 2 of them were in a different studio, and they were good. Like, their tattoo skills were good, but they weren't friendly. They didn't really talk much, and overall it didn't really make it a pleasant experience. Although I had no problems with any of the tattoos I've had, it just didn't make for a pleasant experience for the fact that they weren't really talking. You just lie in there and not really do much. But the one was in Hayley's studio, and although it wasn't Hayley doing it, it was still a good experience. But yeah, Hayley doing it, she's amazing. She does such a good job. She will sit and talk to you about anything and everything. You can relate to her, and like, she'll just tell you her life stories about her life. I mean, she was telling me all about like her plans for next year, the things she's done this year, like talking to me about her experience at Reading and everything. So yeah, so definitely I highly recommend her. Highly recommend checking her out because she's amazing and so professional. But anyway guys, I will show you my tattoo now, and I hope you like them because I know I certainly do. So now my tattoo count is up to 15. So that's 5 tattoos this year. I know it's not that many, but I still love all of them. And when I say this year, for counting this year as in a whole year, it's 6. But since January, it's 5. 2 of these tattoos, which are the 2 similar ones, I've been wanting. I mean, I've thought about in the past, but it's been since beginning of January that I've really wanted them. But however, I've had things come up. I mean, I booked in for my huge thigh piece, which had to be done, and then I had touch-ups, and then I was going on holiday, and then I had Reading. Sort of, there wasn't enough time really to get a tattoo done. I mean, although there was time, it would have been hard because you can't really get them out in the sun, and also you don't want to knock it at Reading or anything, and you can't look after it as well at a festival. So that's why I've kind of had to wait until now, and then there's been other tattoos that I've needed in between and I had to have a couple of touch-ups done. But yeah, I will actually show you my tattoos now, so I hope you guys enjoy. Also, just quickly, I wanted to show everyone my t-shirt. So I can't really show you that well because I'm wearing it, but it's a photo. If you guys know Red Dwarf, you know that's Captain Rimmer. Well, he thinks he's a captain, but underneath it's a quote from one of the new series, but it's also a very good description of him, and it says Captain Bollocks. It's a beautiful shirt, and I just wanted to show you guys it because I love it and it's amazing. So guys, this is the first part of my tattoo. This is the first part of the the first part of the two similar tattoos. This one isn't the two part. It's my cat. The nose and the ears aren't, they're just sort of general cat nose and ears. Although when I sent Hayley a photo, she saw the nose and she sort of did a cartoon version of the nose in relation to what my cat's actual nose looks like. The ear does go around there. But yeah, so they're not really detailed, which is exactly how I wanted them because all the detailing has gone in the eye. As you can see already, my skin is a bit red, plus it's ever so slightly blotchy, which happens when not quite when I put plasters on, but it's been I've only just taken the cling film off, so it goes sort of a bit more red. It will calm down within like 5-10 minutes, but it's amazing. It's a beautiful tattoo and I love it. This is of my cat Ebony. I love her. She's my beautiful little kitty, and yeah, it's that one. I wasn't sure about whiskers. I didn't want a mouth, but I'm not entirely sure about whiskers, so I'm going to see how these heal, and if I decide that I want whiskers, then I'll get whiskers put in. But for now, I wasn't entirely sure, so I figured I won't do it and just see how it looks for now. This one is of Gem. This is the two-parter one, and as they're linked, they're not the same tattoo, but they're linked because they're a photo of both my cats. This is the same principle with the ears, and the nose was done in the same way as the other one, where the nose shape fits more with the actual shape of my cat's nose. But yeah, it's Gem. It's got Gem's eyes. I will also attach the photos that I sent to Hayley to show my cat's eyes. My cat's eyes, but as you can see, they're a lot darker. I mean, Gem's eyes are green, but in this they look sort of a browny orange. Part of that's because of the lighting in the room, but most of that's because of the blood and the fact my skin has gone red, so it doesn't show up the colour as well. But yeah, there's that, and you can see the ears and then the eyes. I mean, look at the detailing in the eyes. Like, it almost is like it's actually just a photo of the eyes. This part here currently looks really disgusting. Oh, there's a bit of fluff in it, I'll take it off in a second. The reason for that is the fact that it's done in a UV white ink. UV being ultraviolet, so it glows in ultraviolet light. So the reason it looks so gross is because there's no colour to the ink, it shows up the blood more. So that's sort of more the blood and the red skin, it shows up because there's no colour of the ink to cover it over, so that's why. But when it heals, like, the red will go down in under a week and it will sort of be faint. You can't really see it unless it's under UV light, but that's the design I wanted because this is for Gem, who's my cat that passed away in January. So it's sort of a ghostly paw print kind of look, sort of in tribute of her, which is why Ebony doesn't have one, and hopefully it will be a long time before she has to have one added. But yeah, that's those ones. Yeah, I love them, they're beautiful. I mean, the detailing is amazing, and it's plain everywhere else to bring more attention to the eyes, and I figured, like, in my opinion, that works better than that. And this is my other one, which doesn't look as good as it will. It looks a lot darker, but it's quite pale colours. It's sort of a scribbly effect star. so as I'm saying, you can't really tell the colours too well, but it goes from like a pale blue into a purple and then fades into a pink, so it's sort of a gradual change in colour. And yeah, I really like it. I really like the design, and it seems my theme for tattoos is stars, because this is my third kind of star-shaped tattoo. The placement for it here being it's further away from this star-shaped tattoo that you can see there, but not too far away. And this one doesn't, I mean, this one has a lot of symbolism in it, but the main one is the fact that this lower half of this arm is all sort of a tribute to like people that I love. So this star is sort of, it sums up a tribute to everyone I've loved, and the main reason it's a star is it's more for people I've loved and lost. So like people who are no longer with us, which is why, wait, sorry, it's gone out of focus. Yeah, which is why I've got it done. You can see there's like a bit of hair in it, which I'll have to remove in a minute. I have just cleaned it, but I've kept it out, so like I'm going to clean it again just as soon as I finish filming. And yeah, I love my new tattoos. They're amazing, and I can't wait to look at them properly when they've healed. And I just like the scribble effect of this one as well, and like the colouring in. And it doesn't have an outline, like there was sort of an outline drawn, but it doesn't actually have an outline because I figured it looked more interesting that way, more different. And that's the design I want. Like, I don't want something that looks like something everyone else has. So yeah, that's my new tattoos. I love them, they're all amazing. I hope you guys can see them properly, and I will see you guys next video. Thank you for watching.